Hi there. Today I'm going to dive into something that affects our mental and emotional health. Time and time again, we're told that the important focus and intricacies of our lives today won't matter in the future, whether this future is days away, weeks away, months away, or even years. There will come a time when the heaviest thing that you carry today, the greatest burden that you bear, and the biggest focus of all your thoughts will be minor, distant memory. Today's project and today's problems will be tomorrow's retrospection, and it may not be as easy as advisors and motivational speakers let it off to be. It may not be a simple crossing of a bridge which gets us over to the other side. But as long as the sun keeps rising, because the earth keeps turning, this too shall pass. Think about overcoming, like navigating road networks in different parts of the world. Different roads require different skills, different skill sets, and some are more complex than others. Some require real defensive driving. Some are just tracks, and you have to be able to navigate bumps and potholes. But with time and practice, and probably good car parts, navigating that roadway becomes second nature. Sometimes these thoroughfares go over and under and around each other. Some meet, some divert. And honestly, I'm fascinated by road networks. Now imagine being the operator of a large vehicle carrying heavy or bulky cargo on any of these complicated roads. Whatever the road is that you in your mind find difficult, just imagine operating a larger vehicle carrying heavy stuff on that thoroughfare, whether the road is icy up north and you can hardly see, or it's just a road that wraps around a high mountain, and when you look down all you can see is nothingness, or it's a network of roads that go above and beneath each other in some first world big city. Whatever the road is, think about it. That's your road. That's the road that you're going to navigate with heavy cargo. Now with limited focus, limited line of sight, or just normal human peripheral vision, we can see thus far, and our quick responses at times will be necessary when we are traveling on these roads, or operating on these roads. And it's easier to correct mistakes when you're fully focused, not distracted, thinking straight, not intoxicated. Now pull into perspective you having this heavy cargo, which will then influence the weight of your vehicle, the flexibility of your control, the agility of whatever it is that you're moving and operating. We're faced every day with multiple decisions, multiple problems, multiple situations, and every day we have to make choices. If the cargo is heavy, we have to be more careful. We have to be more defensive in our control. And likewise, if our minds are full, if our lives are overwhelmed, if our days are consumed with heavy stuff, we find ourselves having to focus more, having to draw more energy to get that focus to make what should have been simple decisions. Everything is harder when your mind is not at peace. Every decision gets more difficult when there are too many things on your plate. There's no space to be at peace when you are consumed with worry. Worry consumes your focus. It throws glares into your line of sight. We can't find clarity when we're busy worrying. Neither can we carry out our duties, be the best selves, show up 100%, or find our way when we are entrenched in the gutter of worry. Worry is heavy. Stress is heavy. And when you face these things, remember the last thing you were ever worried about and how you overcame that. Then say to yourself, this too shall pass. One of my favorite scriptures, Matthew 8:28-30. A version says, "Come to me, all you who are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." To give up some of the things we worry about, we find it almost impossible. And at times we think probably it's a level of control that we think we need to be the ones worrying about. It's our responsibility to be worrying about these things. But worrying shouldn't be anybody's responsibility. You deal with things as they come. It's not a transgression if you don't worry about it. You plan for it and you have a backup plan and it still falls through. That means that something else will happen. The world will not stop spinning if your plans and your counter plans don't come to life. The sun will not stand still in the sky just because something that should have happened that you are worrying about doesn't happen. No, there will always be tomorrow. There will always be another chance. Take no thought of tomorrow. Another scripture says, let tomorrow worry about itself. And that doesn't mean that we don't make plans. That doesn't mean that we don't have dreams and aspirations and goals and desires. It simply means that we should not burden ourselves with life. It simply means that deal with today. I had a t-shirt that I got when I was probably like 6 or 7 years old. And I owned that t-shirt until it disintegrated. And the words that were printed on that Esprit de Corps t-shirt said, "Live today with tomorrow in mind." Words I will never forget. It means that you're going to live today. It's not that you're not going to think about tomorrow, but you have to stay present for today. At least that's what I thought of the meaning. You have to live today. You have to be present for today, because we don't get today back. There is always tomorrow coming. Tomorrow will become today, but today will become yesterday. When today becomes yesterday, we have lost today. So stay focused on today. Carry out the duties that you can for today. Be the person that you can be today. Give of yourself what you can afford to give of yourself today. Be the who you can be for the people you can be today. And then tomorrow, you be what you can be tomorrow. But worrying about what tomorrow is going to bring will not help today. It will rob you of your time. it will rob you of your energy and it will rob you of your presence. So take the steps one foot before the other and be as present as you can be. And each morning, try your best. Agree with me and drop one thing off your back. Lighten your load. Just make it a little bit lighter each day. And I'm not talking about your physical load. I'm talking about your mental and your emotional load. Because to find clarity, to find peace, you have to find peace of mind. Until next time, take care.